Hello, today I'm going to be reviewing the Toy Story 3 2010 Old Disney Store / Disney Parks Woody doll. It's exclusively to the Disney Store and Disney Parks for Toy Story 3 in 2010 by the Disney Store. Starting off with the box he comes in, which I unfortunately don't have, but this is what his box looks like. He comes in stock standard Toy Story 3 brand packaging that has the red, white, and blue colors, and it's branded as Toy Story 3. There's two different ones he comes in. One's branded as Disney Store and one's branded as Disney Parks, because this was still exclusively at Disney stores and Disney parks around the time of Toy Story 3 in 2010. The back of the box, you can pull the string and try them out. And the picture on the back is not the actual product itself. That's actually a different version of this Woody doll, as you can tell. I'll get into that later in the video. But anyways, let's move on to Woody himself. Quick disclaimer before we get into Woody himself, he does not come with a doll stand. This is a doll stand I bought off Amazon because, a lot of my Woody dolls don't come with doll stands. But anyways, let's move on to Woody himself now. Taking a closer look at Woody himself, he looks okay. He looks different compared to other Woody dolls. His head sculpt looks like Thankway's newer Woody dolls. This one has white pupils, and his head looks a bit chubby. His bandana looks like it's a bit more of a paler red. And his body, as you can see, is a bit more chubby, kind of, compared to other Woody dolls. I don't like his vest. As you can see, it doesn't reach across his shirt all the way to where his shirt buttons are, like in the movie. And some of his vests look a bit discolored. It doesn't look white. It looks a bit like kind of a yellowed white. He has a pretty small sheriff's badge. And his buttons are gray instead of that pearly white like they're supposed to be in the movies. Looking at his belt and belt buckle and gun holster, they don't look that good. The belt buckle design is not accurate like Thankway's. Also, he has a tiny gun holster, just like the original, 90s versions of the Thankway Woody dolls from the 90s and early 2000s. It's pretty tiny, has that snap-on. See the printing, Disney / Pixar China. He doesn't have real denim jeans, of course. They're fabric like all the Woody dolls that have been released over the years. I don't like this area. I think this area just looks a bit chubby compared to other Woody dolls, too. Moving down to his boots, I'm not a big fan of the boots on these Woody dolls. Disney Store has never been really the best with their Woody doll boots. In Spy Fan 2's review of this Woody doll years ago, she said this one's boots looks like crap. Well, no offense. Compared to Thankway Woody doll boots, Disney Store's boots are not shaped as accurate like Thankway's. I think they're a little too tall and a little bit too long looking. They got the yellow spurs, Cody's imprint details. And of course, he got Andy's name under his boot. Disney Store has always had Andy's name under their Woody doll's boots. Then they switched to Bonnie, then they did No Name, and they switched back to Andy. And the left boot has some numbers under it. Its hat is detachable, of course. It's all dark brown. There's some printing there. Copyright Disney / Pixar made in China. It's made of flexible material. It's okay. These are shaped well compared to the newer Disney Store Woody doll hats. They're a lot better. Stitching's all plastic, of course, since, a lot of Woody dolls don't have real stitching in their hats. It's on his head pretty nicely. His head does droop a bit because it's not connected to anything. Back of him, hair's plain, no hair detailing, because at least a lot of the Woody dolls that have been released over the years do not have hair detailing. I think he does kind of have real pockets in the back. Articulation is just stock standard. The wrists don't really rotate as much compared to other Woody dolls. His head does have some smooth articulation, though. It's not connected to anything, so it kind of, droops over easily if he has his hat on his head because it's pretty heavy. Alright, now we can move on to the phrases. All I have to do is just pull the string on his back like any other Woody doll and hear him talk. He takes 344 batteries, as all the newer Disney Store Woody dolls take. So without further ado, let's pull the string on his back and hear what he has to say.
Howdy, partner. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yee-haw, cowboy. There's a snake in my boot.
So those are all the phrases that he says. They're just 1995 Thankway Woody doll phrases, but with a re-recorded voice, basically. Disney Store has also done that in their older Disney stories from the Toy Story and Beyond line from the early 2000s. With the high-pitched voice and the lower-pitched voice. So nothing too special, really. Put some video clips and show you guys a comparison of the phrases.
Howdy, partner. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yee-haw, cowboy. There's a snake in my boot. Howdy, partner. My name's Woody.
yeah, there's been different re-recordings for the phrases on these guys. As I mentioned earlier in the video, this Woody doll's picture on the back of the Toy Story 3 Disney Store / Disney Parks box version is not the actual Woody doll itself. You guys may recognize this is actually the original, older version that was released around the same time before this one that uses the old head sculpt, which is basically just the 1995 Thankway Woody doll head sculpt, basically. Things pretty much the same. I mean, the voice box is a bit different. I'll show you guys what he sounds like.
Howdy, partner. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yee-haw, cowboy! There's a snake in my boot.
Yeah, that sounds like it's from the Toy Story and Beyond old Disney Store Woody. That's just very similar to the 1995 Thankway Woody dolls. Woody, there are two different releases, and there's different box variants of them. Some had higher pitched voices, and some had the more lower pitched voices. I'll show you guys the phrases for those ones too.
Howdy, partner. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yee-haw, cowboy! There's a snake in my boot.
Howdy, partner. My name's Woody. You're my favorite deputy. Yee-haw, cowboy! There's a snake in my boot.
So yeah, Disney Store has had an interesting release of their Woody dolls over the years, from like the Toy Story and Beyond line, early 2000s, all the way up to the time Toy Story 3 and after. Also, this Woody doll has had many different re-releases over the years, all the way up to the time of Toy Story 4 and after. I'll show you guys some of the different box variants that he comes in. So there's been many different re-releases of this Woody doll over the years. I believe this Woody doll got released all the way up to Toy Story 4 in 2019 and after. I don't know if they're still selling him to this day, but he's been sold at Disney Store or Disney Parks for a long time, ever since Toy Story 3 in 2010. And also all the versions that have been released over the years are all the same. Being sold at Disney Store, Disney Parks, JCPenney. I mean, all the phrases are the same on all of them. Well, the one that comes with Lotso actually has exclusive phrases where it can sync them up and make Woody have reply to what Lotso says.
Ha boy, am I glad to see you. You're my favorite deputy. Wait, that tickles.
Similar to the Buzz Lightyear 2-pack from 2012 that has that exclusive Buzz Lightyear that has that different paint scheme. 16000 Black and White Woody, that one's, the phrases and stuff are the same, just the outfit's different. Hawaiian Vacation Special Edition is just this guy, but with exclusive removable Hawaiian clothing, like the Hawaiian straw hat, leg, and the shirt. Also, there are some versions of this Woody doll that have a side glancing look, and also older versions of this one that use the old head sculpt that's just the 1995 Thankway Woody doll head sculpt, basically. Also, there's like no box versions of this one. So there has been a lot of different re-releases of this Woody doll over the years. So I recommend this Woody doll. Well, yes and no. He's an okay Woody doll. I mean, he's not really my favorite Woody doll. I mean, Disney Store has improved on some of their Woody dolls over the years, like the body portions, the vest, and the hat. And also the skin tone they have kind of fixed on their newer ones, like made it get brighter and not that color, that more kind of reddish or more tan color. Disney Store has had their ups and downs with their Woody dolls over the years. And also the phrases. I mean, the Toy Story 4 Toy Detector one had the worst phrases. They're just crappy Toy Story 4 phrases. The 2018 one was pretty good because it had 30 plus phrases. It was one of the few to say somebody's poison the water hole. Overall, Disney Store has had their ups and downs with their Woody dolls released over the years. I like the special versions like the 16000 Black and White outfit one, the 1-500 D23 Expo 2019 exclusive one, that's Tom Hanks' original voice, the 1-400 limited edition one for D23 Expo 2015 because of its design. Yeah, those are some of my favorite Disney Store Woodies. And the One Vacation Special Edition was okay, you know, he's just this one, but with exclusive removable Hawaiian clothing. So that was my review of the Toy Story 3 2010 Old Disney Store / Disney Parks Woody. I got this off eBay in November of 2024 this year. I believe around $30 or $40 plus shipping. And it's okay weight all. I mean, you can pick it up through your Toy Story collection if you are a fan of them. I did not originally intend on getting this weight all. I was supposed to get a stock standard Think with Toys 2009 talking weight all, because I was trying to repair that ultra rare version from 2009 that has the painted lips and the sewn-on vest that I found at Goodwill for pretty cheap. Which, unfortunately, he was missing his original hat and one of his spurs was broken in the back. So I needed one of those, the exact same model, to repair his broken spurred boot. But instead, the seller sent me this Woody doll. I tried to get this guy a replacement hat too, but apparently, you know, I got sent the wrong Woody doll hat. That's from the Toy Story 4 Disney Store Toy Detector Woody. That's lighter brown. But they got deceived by 2 different eBay listings. Get sent the wrong Woody doll, and they get sent the wrong Woody doll hat. Yeah, so I didn't intend on originally reviewing this Woody doll for you guys, but I still hope you guys enjoyed the review for this Woody doll, even if I'm not the biggest fan of this Woody doll myself. If you're planning to find one for yourself for your Toy Story collection, you can find him on eBay. And he's pretty easy and pretty cheap to come by if you find him loose. The prices can be a little bit higher for him to unbox. And the way Lotso said it is around the hard dollar ranges because it's a bit more rare. Yeah, to find this guy loose is pretty cheap. Just make sure he's not in T-Rock condition and that he has his original hat and he works fine. So as always, enjoy this video. Please make sure you hit the like button. If you have any questions or requests or anything, please feel free to leave a comment below down in the comment section. And feel free to join my Discord group. There's a link in the description. If I see more video reviews and content, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.